Just like a national treasure, I'm here to steal your boredom and replace it with a charmingly chaotic message. Remember, if you find yourself in a pickle, just ask, what would Nicolas Cage do? The answer is usually buy a dinosaur skull or listen to the Garage Chronicles.
Alright, this is Marcus.
And this is Jonathan.
And today we're here to talk and ramble, and we got another special guest here.
Somebody we haven't seen in a whole hot minute.
Fucking minute it
A
is.
minute, I guess. One of the original trios of the Big Three.
Yeah. What's up? Adam here. Everyone knows me as Addam Da Kidd Cortez everywhere else, but Adam to these guys. That's how we grew up.
I know. I mean, shoot. I've known you since we were
3 years old,
we were
man.
babies, man.
3 years old.
Babies. And then later on, Jonathan came into the mix when we got into school.
Yeah.
What was it, elementary?
Fifth, sixth grade.
Somewhere around there.
Somewhere around there.
I really don't remember the first time we met.
Because I was hanging out with like Josh,
Yeah.
Justin, and all them first, and then
Didn't we used to play soccer together?
That was it. We all played on the soccer team.
Zelefny's mom.
Yeah. That was a terrible soccer team.
Dude, but it was so fun.
I still remember the green jerseys.
Yeah, they had like little weird designs on them.
I remember it.
Everybody had the same jerseys, but they were different colors. Blue, purple, green.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shoot.
Soccer.
Yeah, it's been, even now it's been a whole minute since we've seen each other. I mean, or at least all three of us together.
Dude, at least, 10?
It's got to be.
I've seen you occasionally at like Walmart.
Yeah, we'll bump into each other, but like to hang out, it's been, I
12?
think,
10, 12 years.
in high school, if I
Yeah,
remember right.
yeah. Because I got held back in the 8th
Yeah.
grade. So you guys, kept moving up.
We were
and then I
up
was
one
like,
grade.
damn,
That was the great separation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really was. It
Yeah.
really was. You know what I mean? Like, trying to kick it with you guys was still cool, but it was like just harder, I guess, or
Yeah.
just not as like same.
Because you got to hang out with who you're around most of the time.
Right,
and
right.
You're with these dudes, you're hanging out with them. I mean,
And we all kind of stopped skating around that time too, so it kind of like
yeah.
as heavy. We stopped skating heavy, so it kind of like
We stopped roaming the streets.
right, dude. It's funny. You know what's funny is I have a tattoo on the side of my head that says "Made in La Calle," like made in the streets, because that's where we grew up, man. Like,
Yeah. I mean, shit. Most of the time, that's where we were till the lights went out.
Yeah.
until that stoplight or those lights came on, I had to be
street
right
lights
in the fucking front yard too.
I remember your mom getting on her ass.
Oh, dude, I used to like
time.
roll into the front yard and hop on the porch like I'm here. The lights are on, street lights are on. I'm here. You can't bust my ass,
Your mom was pretty ruthless about that.
dude. I don't even know why. She let us do so much dumb shit.
Oh man.
I remember one time she walked in and I think it was you. You were there. I was like dropping in off the fucking counter in my kitchen into a ramp and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Whatever the fuck we want, really." You know what I mean?
Dude,
Like,
that's fucking awesome. I forgot about all that shit.
remember we used to
did
have
in
that
your
little
house.
skate park in the back of my house?
Dude, the house where you were by now KM Tire and all that.
Yeah.
that
About
house.
Alderman Cave and or all that stuff.
Me and
Yeah.
Marcus brought it up too. Like, man, remember we used to bring out the tent, sleep in his backyard, all fucking
Dude,
nice.
yeah.
we would sleep on the couch. There was like an old couch back there.
Yeah, that's where
dude.
I passed out.
Yeah, that's where he passed out. That's the story when he had the
I shit
alcohol
myself and
poisoning.
fucked myself
Yes,
up.
dude, that was there.
Yeah. At
Yeah,
that house.
because him and my brother and Joseph maybe I think
Yeah.
Stacker.
were doing that fucking shot
Doing
game.
the stupid vodka
Was it the
shots.
chess thing? Or
Yeah,
It
the
was-
chess game.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Your brother got that chess games with
Dude,
the shots.
I'm actually pretty good at chess now, so
You're
yeah,
good
we
on
should
me.
play for sure.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that again.
Chess is it's weird. Chess itself, like, so when I started like traveling more and like, so I got sponsored by this tattoo company, and I hit almost all 50 states in a year, and I was traveling with all these like upper scale artists, like badass artists, and I was like, dude, we were talking one day they were playing chess in the hotel lobby, and I was like, who the fuck plays chess? Like who the fuck plays chess really? And then this one dude that's like amazing artist, dude, was like, bro, intelligent. What is that word? Is it elegant? Like richer people, whatever.
Elegant,
Or
intelligent,
right.
upper class.
Upper class people. Like he's like those type of people. It's a mind game. It's war.
Strategy.
It uses
And I was
them
like-
to keep their mind.
Right. And I was like, man, like I said it. I thought about it. And I was like, I'm gonna know how to play chess.
Marcus, you don't know how to play chess?
Yeah, I do. It's not my strongest
Dude,
forte.
when
I can play and win sometimes.
When I got into it, dude, I got into it. Like, I was like buying chessboards every other week, like studying it, like playing people. The best people that play chess are people that have been in prison.
Yep.
Those motherfuckers can play chess. And my buddy, one of
That's
my,
where I
my
learned
best,
that
my actual best friend up here is phenomenal at chess, and he did a lot of time in prison.
Dude.
And he was like, dude, like,
That's right.
dude, I mean, it's crazy. Like,
That's
he's like, you're doing pretty good, bro. Like, he would tell me, like, no, that's a good to me, that's a smart move. Now, dude, like, I mean, I haven't played in probably a year, but I'm still pretty decent at chess.
Yeah, I mean, I always hear that's like a very strategic game, and I guess that's why I don't get into it too much, because I'm more of a let's just fucking do it.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
Yeah, let's just in the moment.
It's war, bro. It's
Yeah.
war. That's what it is. Like, it's war.
Yeah, I'll win the battles. Y'all might take the wars. That's the only thing on my side.
You take the war, bro. I'll win my battles.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Shit. It's just been so long since we've gotten to hang out. It's just everything's rushing to me, and I want to get it all out, but I don't know
I'm trying to shut
it.
up and hear Adam talk. That's my thing. I want to hear more stories. I'm tired of hearing me talk. So.
Yeah. I mean.
So what the fuck have you been up to, man?
Yeah.
Man, fuck. So when I left Winters, I mean, I have 2 daughters now, and a wife. I got married and everything.
Mm-hmm.
My oldest is about to be 10. She's 9. My littlest is 3. Man, I kind of just came up here and just kind of shunned Winters, man. I really did. I deleted everybody off Facebook. You know, like in high school, you know what I mean? Like when I first started tattooing, I was 15. You know, me and Marcus were fucking each other. I still got his shit. Hey, I still got Marcus's shit, dude. I still got it. You know, people are like, who did that? I'm like, my best friend.
Dumbass motherfucker.
Fucking fucked me up. But you know, like,
Hey, I mean, I got all
dude,
my legs.
I'm telling you, dude, I got
arms.
so much shit. But like, so I, you know, like being there, you know what I mean, in a small town, it's not a city. You know, like, people fucking are haters. You know what I mean? Like, It was kind of like when I started tattooing, everybody was kind of like, oh, you fucking suck. You're never going to be anything. You're never going to be good. And, you know, I didn't think I was going to be where I am in life today. You know what I mean? Like, I did it for fun, really. I did it as a hobby, really. I mean, I wanted it to be my career, but I had seen so many artists or so many people that I was like, dude, that guy. Like, I don't know if I remember Edgar.
Yeah.
The dude was good. But I remember him coming to Abilene, and they were like, no. So I was like, oh, this is fucked, right? Like, I'm never gonna fucking be good. I can't even do straight lines. You know what I mean? So I got an apprenticeship at a shop here, and I was like, doing it. You know, like I was like, oh, this is fucking dope. Like, I'm doing it. And then we got into it, whatever. And I was like, you know what? I was like, fuck y'all. Like, I'm out. I don't want to do this shit no more. Fuck this. So I went back. I remember going back home, and I was working at Mueller.
Yeah.
And I found out I was having a kid, you know, and she lived up here, I lived down there, and I was like, you know, I mean, I was raised without a father, so I was like, I gotta do the right thing, like, whatever it takes, I gotta fucking be with my kid. So I was like, cool, like, I'm moving to Abilene, and she was like, what? And I was like, I'm moving to Abilene, I'm here, you know what I mean, I'm invested, I'm fully here, like, we're doing it, you know? And she's like, what are you gonna do? And I was like, I'm gonna tattoo. So then that's whenever, like, my career just, like,
that's when you knew you
I had to. You know what I'm saying? It was sink or swim, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it. So I got into a shop with her brother. Her brother taught me some things. Her brother's a phenomenal artist.
Yeah.
He fucking taught me all kinds of dope shit. You know, at first it was still kind of shaky, you know, but I mean, you gotta learn it. So I learned, I just kind of pushed it. I was very mediocre for a long time, dude. Like, even now, I have people, bro, that like have amazing, I would say, I don't like to toot my own horn. I've never been that guy with art, with tattooing. I still think I fucking suck. But I have people that are like, dude, like, I have some badass shit. Like, I mean, I have awards. I've been all over the states. Like,
oh yeah, I've seen them.
You know what I mean? Like, I've lived, bro. I've all these people on Ink Master, all these people on all these shows, bro. I've had breakfast with these motherfuckers. They paid for my lunch. I've kicked it with them. You know what I mean? Like, I've sat there and learned tattooing. You know? And don't get me wrong. I'm only a human, bro. Sometimes I do a bad tattoo. It is what it is.
Everybody got.
I'm not a copy machine, bro. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Like, it was just, you know, once I shunned like home, I was kind of like, fuck this. You know, I was like, I want to bigger, better things. I want to focus more on like being successful rather than like what everybody in Winters, Texas is doing. You know what I'm saying? Because like there's population like 1,500 people or whatever. I'm not worried about what the fuck you're doing. It was funny because I remember this one guy telling me, he's like, those people are still doing ain't shit with ain't shit niggas, bro.
Yeah.
They ain't doing shit but hate. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I was like, all right, cool. So I just shun everybody, man. I tattoo some of them now. You know, here and there they'll add me, and maybe I'll add them. A lot of them I still don't. I'm just like, man, they'll stay in the.
Don't
It's just not worth the negative energy, dude. And I'm like, whatever. So I live up here, man. I'm doing, just tattooing, bro, and I've just been doing that. You know, I've been fucking running with it. I've been doing pretty good. You know, I got my own private studio. Hopefully soon to open up a bigger studio to bring more people in. And
yeah, I mean, tell them about your shop. Tell them where we're at. Right now we're actually mobile now.
Yeah, we're actually in the studio right now. It's 2254 South 14th. It's Idle Hands Tattoo Studio. It is a private studio. It is a one-on-one customer-client kind of thing. I want to give you the best tattoo to your ability. I don't want negativity in here. I don't like bullshit. I don't like, none of the crazy stuff. You can sit in here and enjoy yourself. If you want to go outside and smoke a blunt or whatever you want to do, you can. You can drink a beer. You can chill. It's a one-on-one contact kind of thing, man. I want you to be in your best comfortability. I don't want loudness. Some shops you got
so much
thing. People playing music that you don't like. You got talking. You got kids running around or whatever. You know what I mean? Some shops you don't allow kids. I don't care, bro. I got a couch and Bluey. You know what I'm saying? Sit the kid on the couch and watch some Bluey, bro. I'm very kid friendly. I'm very whatever, dude. I don't care what you're into, what you're not into, what you prefer, whatever, dude. I don't care, bro. I'm not judging you. I don't care. At the end of the day, you got to answer for it. I don't. It's not my business. As long as I get paid, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I've just.
And we're just providing a service.
That's it, dude. I just whatever. I had to learn to just kind of be like, whatever, cool. I don't care. And it is. I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, I try not to take work home with me. So I'm just kind of like, hey, what happens here and stays here, stays here, bro. Yeah. What we talk about is not my business, not your business. Some people look at me in a sense of like a counselor in a sense. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bro, it's funny because I know everybody's tea, bro. But at the same time, I'm like, ain't my business. You know what I mean? Ain't my business. But it is crazy. There's a lot of people that trusted me with those words or whatever.
Well, I mean,
and that's cool, but
I see it as I love getting tattoos. I mean, that's why I have so many from, us fucking around. Right. That was something that just, all right, let's chill out, get the needle out, we can bullshit through it too.
Right, yeah. It's talk, bullshit, whatever you want to do. Have a good time. You can joke, you can laugh, you can watch a movie together, you can do whatever you want, you know what I mean? Yeah. And, with some of my clients, like, they'll come in, they'll bring me lunch or coffee or whatever, and we'll sit there and we'll eat together and kind of vibe and chill and then, be on that same wavelength of, like, let's do some badass art. You know what I mean? And, like I said, it's cool. Like, I had to, like, stop being angry, I guess. I was very, like, aggressive when I first came into tattooing. I was very, like, fuck everybody. Yeah. You know what I mean? I still am. Don't get me wrong, bro. I don't fuck with the law. There's probably 3 out of the 30 tattoo shops in this entire town that I fuck with. And everybody's talk shit. And I got so many haters in this fucking city. They could pay my bills if it was money. You know what I mean? I'd be a millionaire. But at the same time, bro, I'm still doing me. I'm still providing. I'm still doing what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck about what they got to say or their opinion or whatever because,
but that's the difference though. Like, motherfuckers still waking up at 4 in the morning to go to work. You're here like, I wake up when I want to. I do what I want to. I move how I want to.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Y'all still gonna hate because I'm doing me?
Exactly, bro.
Because y'all motherfuckers stayed in winters and never moved out or never did anything or.
Right. And that's that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm not bashing it.
I'm not either. Yeah.
If you know what I mean, like y'all are fucking doing great. You know what I mean? Y'all still live there? That's fucking badass, bro. For me, it was more of a hatred town for me, more than something I could grow from. Yeah. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I've considered it's cheaper there, way cheaper. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? So I've considered buying land out there and a house and even putting a shop there where I could go there a couple of days out of the week and then stay here. Yeah. You know? Because I'm like, what do we got there that is anywhere near that? Closest shop is Abilene, San Angelo, Brownwood. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm like, why not put a shop in the middle of it? Yeah. I've thought about it. It's kind of.
Bro, I got a perfect business idea. I'm about to get my master's. So I'm like a year away. I got to do my shit to get my license. So I'll be the counselor. You just give him tattoos.
Yeah, I'll be like, you got to pay him while I give him tattoos.
He don't want to talk. Just talk to me.
Yeah, just talk to him. Yeah.
So she left me. Oh, are you a fucking loser?
How does that make you feel?
Tell me more.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I just kind of whatever. Shun the place, whatever, and then.
Yeah, I mean, everybody can have some bad blood everywhere, in a sense. It's just how you perceive and go through it. I mean, if you can just shut them up and just, you know, my work proves my point.
Right, exactly, and that's exactly like how I feel. Is I'm kind of like, okay, bro, keep doing your shit over there. You know what I'm saying? Keep hating over there, bro. Like you said, I wake up when I want. I do what I want to do every day. I eat motherfucking lunch where I want to eat lunch. If I want to, I don't drink or smoke or anything. But if I wanted, I could have a beer in the morning, a beer at lunch, and a beer at dinner because I can. You know what I'm saying? I do what I want to do.
Yep.
You know, I make my own schedule. I literally just live how I want to live. If I got to pick up my kids, hey, bro, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? You're paying me for my service. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't have to be here.
I don't have to be here. But, you know, at the same time, I'm very much a people pleaser when it comes to, like, appointments and, like, I feel bad, dude. If I got to cancel on you, I feel terrible. Yeah. Like, I try to make sure that everybody's like, that dude will do what he has to do to get you in, you know? Because I just, word of mouth is everything.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I definitely try to, like, keep everyone happy. I try not to cancel. I try not to have people, like, have to wait too long. I try not to, you know, stuff like that.
I mean, shit happens, though.
But, you know, it took me a long time to, like, understand that. Like I said, I used to be very much like, no, I gotta go. Yeah. Like, I have to go. I can't do this. I have to go get them done. And then, you know, it started fucking destroying my energy, bro. Destroying, like, my mental, like, I was stressing. I wasn't sleeping, bro. Like, I was like, I gotta get this drawing done because I have clients in the morning. Now, if your appointment's at 10, we're probably not gonna start till 11. I will sit down with you. I will draw the tattoo with you. We'll discuss it. What do you like? What don't you like? What do you want to add? What don't you want? Blah, blah, blah. Make sure we're on the same page. You know, because I still do have clients send me, like, a picture of their arm.
Yeah.
This is what I have. This is
what I want to
This is what I have the gap of or whatever. And I'm like, okay, badass. And I can draw that. You know, technology is crazy nowadays. So on my iPad, I can draw it, show you what it's going to look like, shape on your arm, stuff like that. So I still do that all the time. Like, I have people all the time do that. But I feel like very one-on-one is definitely, like, the way.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's always been the way. Let's just talk it out here.
It makes it feel more personal. And
right.
It just makes everything better.
Right.
I understand that. You know, whenever I used to do all the audio installs, you know, I have to go through what is your expectations? How do you want this to sound?
Right. And not only that too, it's kind of like I just went mind blank. It's kind of like damn, I just went completely mind blank. must have been a lie, bro. It's kind of, what do you want out of it, as in, like, what are we looking for?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just
the final vision. You want to know their final vision.
Right.
And that time gets
and sometimes over the phone, text messages and messages, stuff gets just mixed up. Or I want Isaiah 6'9" in flowers, so I draw it big as hell in flowers behind it. And they're like, no, I want it, like, written in flowers. Like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it's just way easier to just be like, let's just
have a one-to-one.
Just show me. Let me scratch some shit on a piece of paper. We'll see if this is what comes out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I mean, and that one I feel like it's more personalized.
Yeah.
So you're not just pulling it off of, you know.
And
Google.
Dude, I tattoo everyone from the common day crackhead to doctors. I mean, I've tattooed millionaires. I've tattooed broke people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't discriminate, bro. I don't.
Hey, all money's green.
Exactly, bro. You know, and there's so many artists in this town. Whatever. You know what I mean? How they feel is how they feel, but they won't tattoo, like, racist things. They won't tattoo, like, demonic things, like, things like that. And I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, I tell people this all the time, because I actually had a guy message me about it the other day. He wanted, like, a pentagram or something, and all these shops were turning him down. I said, bro, at the end of the day, you got to answer to a higher power, not me. When it's my time and I got to answer to a higher power, whatever happens, you know what I'm saying? Okay, bro, I need the money. My bills need to be paid.
Yeah, I had to survive.
You're not going to put money in my pocket. I got to put money in my pocket. You know what I mean? So I don't give a shit, bro. Like, I really don't.
It's just an exchange of energy for
That's
time.
it, bro.
That's all money is. Exchange of energy
That's
for
it.
time.
You know, that's what's crazy, too, is, like you're saying, energy, too, is, like, if I have a client that gives me a negative energy, I really don't fuck with them, bro. I will get them in, I will get them done, and I will get them out. Because I don't want to feed off that shit. I don't want that. I don't want to take that home. I don't want to take that out on my kids. I don't want to take that out on friends when I'm around them. Like, well, I had a fucking shitty day. Like, nobody wants that. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro. Like, I didn't have a shitty day. Why do you got to do that on me? Right, yeah. So, you know, like, I try to keep everything positive and everything like, hell yeah. If I do have a client that's kind of like, bad energy, you know, or I already know it's going to be a shit show, I kind of just go in on it first. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, we can do this. We can do this. And I'll fucking just kind of boom, and they're kind of like, he's kind of more of a dick than I am, so maybe I should chill out. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it sounds shitty, but I mean,
match.
Yeah, you gotta match the energy. I mean, sometimes with certain people, you just gotta be like, hey, I'm not gonna put up with this, but you know, I'll tolerate some stuff.
Well, you know, like when we were kids, you know, like I wasn't much of a fighter. You know, I wasn't much. We were kind of all kind of chill.
Yeah, we're passive aggressive.
We would let the anger out every once. Remember when I threw that brick through homeboy's window? You know what I'm saying? Randy Jackson. I still remember that shit. He threw water balloons at us. Remember? Yeah. We were skating. He threw water balloons at us. Like, throw another one. He threw a water balloon. I threw a brick through his window. Bow. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like you know, I've always held in that anger. You know what I mean? So, like now, you know, like I've learned to kind of. You know,
find a different way to.
Yeah, I mean, like now, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm more of an asshole. Like I've been told by multiple people like you're a fucking douchebag. And I'm like, it is what it is, bro.
Society and people.
Right? I'm like, bro. I'm like, you have to learn how to. I came from Winters, bro, and I moved up here. Ignorance is everywhere, and I'm like, Jesus, bro. Like, I don't know how bad. Like, you don't know how bad I want to slap you in the fucking mouth, bro. It's so bad, dude. Like, there's so many people that like restaurants, dude. Chick-fil-A, I had a kid just like 2 weeks ago, bro. This dude was like, what else? What else? Didn't even let me finish. And I was like, well, if you let me, I straight up was like, if you let me fucking finish, bro, we could get this order together and we could get me paid and get me out of here. But if you keep fucking running your dick sucker, I'm going to punch you in the motherfucker. And the kid was like, excuse me? I was like, you fucking hurt me, bro. Shut up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be a dick to anybody, but...
If your life sucks that bad, fucking change something about it.
Right, bro. Like, you know what? Teamwork makes dreams work. So let's just work together. And I'll be out of your way, bro.
Yeah.
Just give me my food, I'll be out of your way. But the more you keep bullshitting and cutting me off, I'm like, all right, motherfucker. If that's the way you want to go, all right, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know.
No, I understand that one. I mean, sometimes just people don't know when to shut the fuck up.
That too.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, when I was in the club, when I was in the Banditos, bro, people would literally come up to you all the time and want to talk to you, ask you if you're a real Bandito, ask you if you're like the Sons of Anarchy, ask you if that shit's real, bro. I've seen the Sons of Anarchy, bro. Is that shit real, bro? I'm like, yeah, dude, we're out here literally fucking robbing banks. Yes, bro, this shit's real. Are you fucking stupid, dude? I'm dead serious. And I've seen Sons of Anarchy. I didn't see Sons of Anarchy until I was in the club for like a year and a half, 2 years. And I was like, I want to watch this, because what are you talking about? You know what I mean? And bro, people would come up to you and be like, bro, are you a real Bandito? No, I bought these patches off Etsy, bro.
I can see the interaction in my head.
Dude,
right now.
I can't tell you.
Me off.
Like, dude, I used to just be like, just please get the fuck out of
my face. Yes.
Like don't make me be that guy to you. You know what I mean? And it's insane, bro. Like, so many people would be like, just don't talk to that guy. Because I would just be like, get the fuck out of my face. Like, you can't be that ignorant, right? You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong. Like I said, you know, if you don't know, you don't know. Yeah. But at the same time, like, that's why it's a club that only people can get into, because we don't fucking want you to know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And people would be like, the one question I got asked all the time, what does 1%er mean? Dude, get the fuck out of my face, bro. If you gotta ask, you don't know. Yeah. You know what I mean?
There's Google.
Right. Google it. It's probably gonna give you the wrong answer, but you know what? It's just whatever, dude. Like, I used to always just be like, I'm about to punch you in the face. And people would be like, I'm gonna just move around for me, bro. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I see it as like a society, and you got your own set of rules and regulations, and that's what you abide by when you are a part of that kind of thing.
Right, 100%. You know what I mean? Like,
right across the street, I had to wear a robe. I had to light a candle, say my name, write it in a fucking book, and Adriana was like, did you just join the Illuminati? I was like, I joined a subcontract
some kind of cult.
Because when I graduated here, I was in top 10%, so I'm national. In the world, top 10%. Like, I can go to Florida, go to meetings, and I don't.
When I was the vice president when I left. But,
so you're VP?
I was, yeah. I was VP when I left. I had a blast, dude. 6 years.
How was it though overall? Like,
dude, you know,
I'm curious because I never.
No, like, you know, because a lot of people don't. You know what I mean? Like I said, a lot of people don't know it, and you know, dude, like I had a blast, bro. You know, when I first came in, the camaraderie was there. You know, brotherhood is there, it's kind of like a home for a bunch of fucking rugrats, bro. If you're just a fucking hooligan nuisance, that's a place for you. You get to be who you are, you get to act how the fuck you want to act, and nobody's gonna say shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. He's a douchebag, he's a douchebag, I'm a douchebag, we're all douchebags, and we get douchebags together, we're like, punch these motherfuckers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, like, there was a lot of people, bro, that didn't belong, and they didn't last long. You know what I'm saying? That's that saying, you know, if you don't belong, don't belong. Because there's a lot of people, bro, that like, now they're like doing YouTube interviews and they're doing all these fucking bullshit, talking about things they shouldn't be talking about or things that were, whatever, allegedly done. But I'm like, dude, you weren't meant for this, bro. Like, you're not meant for this life. You know what I mean? Like,
that was my big take on it. Like, am I gonna wake up every day being like, I gotta be nervous about this and watch out for this?
110%. 110%. You know,
that was my thing.
Every day when I got on my motorcycle and I put my vest on, because you cannot get on your motorcycle without a cut. Your cut is your life. When you get on that motorcycle with that cut on, you know somebody's out to get you. Whether it's a Fed, whether it's somebody else from another club, whether it's this fucking idiot that you hit at the bar last night, whether whatever, somebody is out to get you. You know, and you have to live with that. Dude, I'm telling you, when I'm talking about PTSD, it's like, I compare it, and I've never been in the military, personally, but I compare it to the military. Every day is a new day of like, what's going to happen today. You know what I mean? Who's going to want to fight? And it's crazy, but when you have that on, everybody wants to talk to you or fight you. Everybody wants to fight the biker. What's up, bro? Like, dude, shut up. You know what I mean? Get out of my face.
Trying to be Billy Badass.
Right, bro. I can't tell you how many times we've been at the bar just chilling, and dude's like, he's fucking looking at me. I'm like, dude, I will knock you the fuck out, bro. Like, I have fought so much, dude, in the last 6 years.
That's one thing. I'll be tired. Tired.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I can't tell you how many people I have stomped the fuck out for no reason. Because you're looking at me. Stop looking at me. Stop pointing at me, bro. Don't point at me.
That's what I was curious about all that. Because I wake up in the morning and be like, fuck, who I gotta fight today? Or who do I have to fucking... And I can't, and I have kids, and I'm just like, I can't.
Trust me, bro. I know, like I said, you know, like, I got cameras on every inch of my house.
Just because.
Every inch, bro. I got things, you know, in my safe, underneath my pillows, under whatever. I walk around with them, and I'm like, it's not gonna be me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've watched people, you know, get put down. I've watched people get stabbed. I've watched people get shot. I've watched people get fucked up. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. You know, you take that with a grain of salt, and you think to yourself, it's the life I chose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And this is gonna sound selfish, bro, but when you get into that world and you sign your life away on that dotted line, nothing matters to you. If you're real, I feel like I'm not trying to speak for every 1% or every bandit or whatever. If you're real, bro, nothing else in the world matters to you but those colors, that patch, and that nation.
That's your life. That's your family.
That is your life. I put my kids, my wife, my family, my everything on the back burner because I told myself, if I'm going to die, it's going to be for these men.
Right.
It's going to be, like I said, so that's why I compared it like the military in a sense. You got nothing but these guys. Whatever you got going back at home doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This is what matters. You know what I mean? And dude, like, I was a crash out, bro. I really was, man. I put myself in a lot of fucked up positions. I really did, man. I put myself in, you know, like, it took me doing what I did and catching the charges that I caught and sitting in front of a judge and
to wake you up.
To wake me the fuck up.
I didn't know you got charges.
Dude, I'll show you guys the pictures later, a video. I had a roadblock, bro, at gunpoint with like 25, 30 cops just waiting on me, bro. That's a realization. It is a realization of like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, at the moment, I was like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all. Fuck all of y'all.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Living in the moment. Yeah.
Live in the moment, you know? And it sounds crazy, but like, I didn't give a fuck about shit, dude. I didn't. And I'm kind of glad I got out when I did, because I'm going to be honest, by now, which I've only been out a little over a year, and this is crazy because I've only been out a little over a year, but by now I would either be dead or in prison.
Yeah.
I mean,
just with the times of things that are going on or whatever, allegedly going on or whatever.
Things are getting crazier.
Things are getting wilder.
Yeah.
I would either be dead or in prison, and that was what I was looking at. You know what I mean? Like I said, facing a judge and a judge being like, "Wow, this is what you're getting." It's like, holy shit.
It's a different feeling.
You know, my daughter was not even 1 at the time, and I'm like, bro,
You're not about to see her at all.
I'm not about to see her until she's grown. She's not even gonna want to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? My oldest, she's not even gonna want to fucking talk to me ever. You know what I mean? Like, it was a lot, dude. It was a lot. But you know what I mean? Like, it took a lot, and my kids, like, my daughter was like, it's crazy because my daughter's only 9, but she even she's like, I know that nothing mattered to you but that. Even she saw it.
They call it all.
Like, she was like, you know, like, nothing mattered to you but that. Like, you would do whatever they asked with no remorse or no whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and I loved it, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I almost went back right after I left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did, bro. I love
It's almost like an addiction.
It is, dude. It really is. It's an adrenaline. You live with that, in that. You know, you like the craziness. You like the wildness.
You like that being stuck on fight or flight mode.
Right, dude. I really did. I really do. You know, I like with my back against the wall. What's up? You know what I mean? I've always been in those types of positions, you know? So I've just always been like, you know, fuck, like, let's live it. Let's do it. We're in the shit.
Might as well go hard.
Bro, I can't tell you how many times I've been pulled over, taken to jail for literally nothing. I got taken to jail one time for an invalid driver's license while they scanned my license and it was valid. And I was like, huh, that's crazy. Just to take me into an interrogation room, lock me up to a wall for 8 hours. And ask me a million questions. And I'm like, I'm not talking until my attorney's present. For 8 hours. I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro, like, just take me to jail.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? Make me pay a little ticket. I go to the judge. Judge is like, yeah, it's bullshit, and throws it out. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's your guys that are doing it. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, bro. Like, I've never. I mean, we're skater kids. We didn't fuck with the law or whatever. You know, ACAB or whatever, anarchy or whatever. You know, but like, you know, growing up as a kid, I always wanted to be a cop. I really did. I always wanted to be a cop, bro. Like, I was like, I want to be a fucking cop. That's badass. But being on the other side of it is insane, bro.
Yeah.
You got great. Don't get me wrong, dude. It's gonna sound crazy saying this. I've met some dope ass cops. I met some cops that are like, bro, you're cool. I'm not taking you. I'm not gonna bullshit with you. I've had some cops where I'm like, bro, you're over abusing that power, bro.
Yep.
Like, you're a piece of shit, dude. Like, you don't gotta do that to me. You don't gotta treat me like that. You don't have to talk to me like that. We're men. At the end of the day, we're men. Talk to me like a man, I'm gonna talk to you like a man. You get disrespectful, I'm gonna get disrespectful. You know what I mean?
Something about that shiny little badge and that
Bro.
gun on their hip makes them
Hey.
10
But
times.
see, I saw that in the club. We used to call it patch fever.
Yeah.
When a prospect, because getting drugged through the mud, bro, fucking sucks. By a bunch of grown men and you're a man, sucks. You hold all that grudge. You know what I mean? You're like, fuck this motherfucker.
Part of the rituals.
You know what I mean?
Part of the ritual.
Right. So then we would call it patch fever. So like once you would come in, you would be like, oh, big gorilla guy. You know what I mean? I would just be like, don't act like that fucking douchebag, bro. And those guys never really lasted long. The patch fever guys would fucking burn themselves out, you know?
Yeah.
But whatever.
That's with everything, man. Look at me. My degree's in criminal justice, and I have license and badges and shit, bro. And I tell you one thing: cops are a militarized force. They're a bunch of fucking pricks and assholes.
Bro, I'm telling you,
That's why I got out of the game.
It's unreal, dude. Like, it really is, like...
I was like, I am not gonna fucking fuck up with this 16-year-old kid because he made one mistake or something. And
Right.
Nah, because I was 15 and that cop let me go.
Right, because I was a kid and I was doing it too. That is the one thing that is unreal to me, is like how they like really take on all this shit, and then once they get that, they're like, oh, that's bad. Bro, you lied on your test, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You did the same shit, dude.
Yep.
You were a kid once. If you weren't, you were a square. You know what I mean? And if you were a square, so be it. That's where you belong.
Yeah.
But at the same time, bro, like, quit abusing it, bro.
Right.
Just because you got bullied or you weren't shit or you weren't cool enough, don't abuse the power. You know what I mean? Be cool, bro.
That's why I couldn't be a cop, because I would be one of those cops like pour out the beer, do all this, and,
Right.
and then my chief's like, how come you didn't take me to jail? Write him up for $1,000 worth of tickets.
Give me the weed. I'm gonna go smoke it with you, and you can go.
I just want to let you know this weed is trash.
Yeah, this
you
shit's
just littered.
trash,
And
yeah.
you just littered.
You just
Here's a
littered.
$200 ticket.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Take this number
that's how
down.
funny
This is
I
my
would
plug.
be.
Right.
Hey man, I gotta get you on something. Might as well be the litter charge in the fucking bag, right?
Right, man. Come on, bro. Just dump it out, dude. Where was I at? Arkansas, maybe. So me and one of my buddies were traveling, tattooing, and we were traveling, and we got to like Arkansas, I think. and he was driving. I was asleep because I had to go pick him up. We were driving off to these states, right? Like going up. And I was asleep, and I wake up. He's like, "Bro, we're getting pulled over." And I'm like, "What the fuck? What do you mean?" Like, he's like, "We're getting pulled over." And he's like, "I got weed in my bag," and he was a 2 strike. Ooh. So he's like, "We're fucked, right?" And I'm like, "Fuck," right? So I'm like, "It's mine. It's mine. Don't worry about it. It's mine." I'm like, "Where's it at?" He's like, "It's in the front pocket of my backpack." So the cop comes up. "What's up, man? You were speeding. I caught you doing whatever. License, registration." I give him my insurance, whatever, and he gives him his license. Boom, boom, boom. He goes, "All right, guys, I'm going to keep it real with you. I can clearly smell the weed. Where's it at?" I said, "It's in my backpack." He was like, "Let me see it." I said, "I'm reaching in my backpack right here, bro." Like,
yeah.
I reached and fucking didn't realize it was that much. About an ounce and a half. And I'm like, we're cooked.
Fuck.
So I hand it to him. He looks at the bag, opens it up. He goes, closes it, and he hands it back to me. And I'm like, this is a setup.
Yeah.
It's a setup, right? Hands it back to me. He goes, there was another cop had pulled somebody over like maybe a half a mile on the same highway. So he goes, "Don't do it right here in front of this guy. Go up the street and throw it away." I said, "No fucking way."
Yeah.
And I was like, "No way." And he's like, "You got me?" I was like, "Yes, sir." He goes, "Y'all be safe and keep it slow." My homeboy looks at me, he's like, "What do we do?" I was like, "We leave now. We get the fuck out of Arkansas."
Yeah, we're gone.
So we took off, bro. We pulled over to a station. He's like, "I gotta smoke a blunt, bro. I'm fucking shaking, bro. I got shit." And I'm like, "Here, bro, smoke a blunt, bro." But I was like, "No way that shit happened, bro." He was just like, he's like, "Just keep it slow, if you know what I mean." I'm like, "What the fuck? This is insane, bro." Like, that's a dope ass cop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cool, bro. But I was just like, "Oh, this is not happening. This is set up."
Motherfucker pull out. Oh shit! Sit down. That was so dime
I
back.
swear, bro. I was like,
Hey, first of all,
I
you
grabbed it.
trying to sell.
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck is it?" I was like, handing it to him like, fuck. Like, what are you doing with that much weed? That's personal use? I was like,
Great.
Jesus Christ.
I can't say anything. I used to carry ounces too.
Well,
so.
I mean, probably for like a week though, right? Like, this dude we were going for a weekend. Like, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
That shit was bad, dude. It was so bad.
Yeah. Oh man.
That's
I
great.
don't know. Like I said, there's some okay ones.
Yeah.
There's some better shit, but whatever.
Yeah. I've had my instances. You know, they'll just like, all right, just throw it out the window and stamp on it. You know.
Was it y'all two that got popped in the park?
Me, him, and Randy.
Yep.
In the park?
Ballinger.
Yep. I took it. I got it, but
I remember that. You got out of, you had to go to jail.
Us
and
three was
shit.
like, Mark was like, "I'll take the weed," and I was like, "I'll take the grinder." Randy's like, "I'll take the pipe," and then, yeah. And me and Randy were about to go to jail. The cop was like, "I'll give you one phone call, one try to get you picked up. If not, you're going with your friend." So we were just like, "Fuck, who do I call?" I was like, "Time is it?" It's 12:30 at night. Thursday. I was like, "Who the hell can be up right now?" Misty Santoyo's always drinking. Hey, Misty. Hey, Bubba, what you doing? I'm in trouble. Can you come get me?
Yeah.
What's going on? I was like, I told her the whole story. She goes, "Well, I'm drunk too, so let's see if we all don't go to jail that night." And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Badass.
yeah. Yep. I got to spend the night in jail that night.
It ain't bad, bro.
Nah.
Boundary jail is shit, dude.
Yeah.
I've been there a couple times. Bro, their breakfast is pretty good.
I didn't have it. I just was already.
The breakfast
not
isn't
prepared.
bad. I'll tell you, Abilene's jail, their fucking burgers are
Taylor County.
fire, bro. They're Taylor County. Their burgers are fire.
See, I got in Taylor, but they didn't give me any lunch. I was in the drunk tank because the overfill was everything was
Now
full.
I had just gotten in, and they were like, "You want chow?" And I was like, "What are we having?" And there was like 4 or 5 dudes in the pod with me, and they were like burgers, and I was like, "Oh, I'm fucking down." I hadn't eaten all day, bro. I was sitting in a freaking interrogation for 6 hours. I was like, "I'm starving, bro. Feed me." And they were like, "Yeah, we're having burgers," and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm eating it." Gave us Ruffles chips, a burger, and a piece of cake.
God damn.
And I ate fucking bomb. And then there was a dude in there crying, so I stole his burger and cake and traded it to another guy for his fucking burger.
Another guy crying, so
Dude, he was just fucking
shop on him.
Bro, I swear to God, bro. I was like, "You're running me." It was so funny, dude, because people were like, "You can't even go to jail, bro. You're a dick." I was like, "Run me that burger, bro." And he's like, "What am I supposed to eat?" I was like, "I really don't give a fuck."
Run it.
I was like, "We can run that shit in the pod, bro."
You're already crying, so you're
Right.
halfway defeated.
Right.
So give it to me.
He handed me the burger and cake. I was like, "Hey, bro, what's up? Let me get them chips." Handed him the cake. He's like, "Oh, I'm fucking down, bro." It was badass, bro. I had a great time.
That's fucked up. All I got is fucking milk.
Well, the milk is terrible. I remember having the syrup and I put it upside down and the shit never left the cup.
God, dude.
I was like, I'm not eating that.
Like fucking hard.
I'm not eating that.
Yeah.
I'm not like you. I'm not eating that. Y'all can have that shit. I'm not doing that. Oh,
Oh man.
crazy, bro. Crazy.
Damn. So that's what you've been up to the last.
Bro, living, bro. Living.
At least somebody's living.
Yeah, somebody told me today, like, you've lived 1,000 lives, bro. I was like, I've just been.
But that's the thing you're supposed to do here.
Right, man. You know,
are an avatar with the spirit. You can be any character you fucking want.
So many people, dude. So many people are like, you know, they're like, it's just wild. You know, like how you live life, and I'm like, you only got one, motherfucker.
Do it.
Do you want to like die and then be like, damn, I should have? No, I fucking did. Yeah. You know what I mean? I did. I lived it. It was cool. It was fun. It wasn't for me. It was for me. You know.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I love fucking traveling. Mm-hmm. I mean, going to see different shit. I want to see shit before I fucking go.
My next big trip, I want to go to Egypt. Me too. Dude, I gotta see these temples, bro.
I want to be in that chamber.
There's no fucking way, bro. These temples are not, you know what I mean? I gotta see them. I've already looked up plane tickets, bro, and everything.
How much are they? 2,000?
Alone, for one person to kind of go there and see temples is around like 10 racks. Yeah. A hotel there or a plane ticket there is about $2,000 to fly there.
Income tax season.
Yeah, I was like, damn, dude. I was like, 10 racks isn't bad, but it's a lot.
Yeah. And plus, you need to figure out like your tour guides down there because I heard there's a lot of
scammers.
Right, scammers. Yeah, but I actually had a client here just go to Egypt. So she was like, I can link you up with like all the shit.
The good ones.
And she went to the temples and so I was like, duh.
That's my thing. I always wanted to go, but I need the people that didn't.
I just don't trust motherfuckers.
That's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's my
you know
thing.
what I mean, dude?
That's my thing. That's why I need people that knows people like, hey, follow this person here, but don't.
And like you said, I'm always in a fight or flight kind of thing. So I'm always like, who's trying to get me? You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. I'm going on a cruise this next week, bro. I'm gonna be in Mexico and shit, all over. And there's a jail on the boat.
Yeah.
Who fucking knew that shit?
Mm-hmm. Dude, it is crazy.
Dude, you know what's crazy is like I flew all over these states. I've flown everywhere, bro. Like I said, I almost hit all 50 states in a year. Never had a problem. I've only been searched like once, but it wasn't even like search or like I need to look at your shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. Cool, whatever. Go through your backpack. But one of my buddies had just did a cruise, and apparently he had a warrant, and they fucking kicked him off the cruise, bro, and didn't pay him. He paid like 4 racks for him and his family. Didn't fucking nothing.
Yep.
I was like, what?
It's just like leaving international, so it pops up anything.
That shit's insane, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they say they won't take you for like a traffic ticket or nothing like that. No. But like big shit?
They have to be willing to extradite you.
Right, but I was like, no way, bro.
And the county wants to spend money to get you.
Yeah, because they got to send somebody to go pick you up.
That's why when I was working at the jails and shit too, they're like, do you want to go to Arkansas and pick this full up? For what? Like,
but you used to get paid for that shit, right? Like they would pay you more to do that?
They would, but...
Because I have a buddy that's a jailer at Robinson or something. Robinson? But,
I worked at Rob.
But he used to get paid like when these inmates would take off like in different states or whatever, and they would escape. He would get paid like triple overtime to just go over there and like be on the street and be like, can't come over here or whatever. You know, we're looking for an inmate. And I'm like, damn, you're getting paid. He's like, I'm getting paid, bro.
For the state wise, yes. For county wise, not so much.
Yeah.
County wise and Randall County's like, we ain't gonna pay you to go to fucking Arkansas.
That's what that one dude.
We can barely pay you to work here.
Yeah, that's what that one. When I went to jail for the last time, he was like, man, if it's nothing crazy, he goes, you know, you have a warrant. I said, what? No way. He said, if it's nothing crazy, I'm not even I'm letting you go.
Bro.
He's like, I don't want to take you over paperwork.
I've argued with judges in Reynolds County to be like, let this motherfucker go, bro.
Yeah.
Why? And even the sheriff's like, I'm just.
Who cares the fuck?
He hit his baby mama.
Who cares?
Who has it?
Who has it? That's how you know the relationship's good. Oh shit, who has it? That's fucking.
Dude, I'm like you. I'm just like, man. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just.
I'm making my business. I don't know.
Been chilling, been living, been hanging out, doing my thing.
That's good.
So everything's back on track, regular.
Yeah, everything's good, dude. Everything's straight. I've been fucking softball and gym, dude. Been fucking doing that like crazy now.
That's your new, you've always had.
I've always played softball
and stuff like that.
But I got out for the whole 6 years. I stopped playing, and then I play a lot now.
That's the hobby you switched out from the other hobby.
Yeah, had to fill it with something, bro. I had too much time on my hands. Do that golf now. pretty good at golf.
I remember we used to play Wii golf all the time.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at golf, bro.
Fabian took me out a couple of months ago to play golf, and goddamn, I want to see how y'all's back.
Dude, shit, you know what's crazy? You know, I'm gonna knock on some wood, but what's crazy is like, I've been doing this shit for almost 18 years now. Tattooing.
That's it, really? Bro?
Almost 18
20
years.
fucking years? God damn.
And my back is still holding strong. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, fuck, bro. Like there's days where I'm like, I could use an adjustment, but so far so good. I think it's really just because I'm just active all the time. You know what I mean? I'm always doing something.
Moving around.
Yeah, playing ball, running around, jumping, diving, sliding.
That's a thing for our age now. We gotta be fucking moving around, otherwise
Dude,
we will fall apart.
Man, I got huge. I got to like 240, 235, 240.
God damn, boy.
Dude, I have a photo in December where like,
you get 240?
bro,
I'm used to seeing you being like 80, 90 pounds your whole life.
I was 135 when I left Winners. 135, but skinny. But then when I came up here, bro, 100 pounds. Like that, bro. Overnight type shit.
Yeah.
Having a kid, bro, and then having all the access to all the fast food here.
Yeah.
McDonald's is open 24/7, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, she's hungry, I'm hungry. I'm like, you know?
I
What you
forget
don't eat,
about
I'm eating.
that. I wake up at 11 at night. I'm in Winters. What's in my fridge? Nothing.
Going back to bed.
Yeah, hungry, yeah.
I'm telling you, dude. So there's a photo I have from December where my face is fucking nasty,
Just bad.
and I was like, I gotta do something.
What's your blood levels?
I got
diabetes?
I haven't had any, knock on wood. I haven't had anything bad. You know what I mean? Like nothing crazy, nothing like that. My asthma's been acting up a little bit more.
You're not on medication.
No, I'm on nothing.
Damn,
But
all
I
three
just,
of us.
but I
I'm
just,
talking about.
but I, dude, I, there was like a snowstorm here, and I've been talking about going to the gym, talking about going to the gym. There was a snowstorm, and I was like, nobody's gonna be at the gym. I don't want to be the guy that looks like a new guy. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to be that guy. I don't know what to do or whatever. So I was like, nobody's gonna be at the gym. So I went in, joined it, and I have not left since. I've just been fucking.
Which one do you go to?
I go to Crunch.
Oh, I heard good things about
Crunch is cool, bro. It gets busy, but in the mornings when I go, that's
Good.
That's
it's
perfect.
easy.
That's perfect.
It's easy. Late at night, it's fucking packed.
If I was to lift, I like it early in the morning too.
Yeah, I do it before work. I go in, drop my daughter off at school, go to the gym, work out, come to work. Shower, go home, shower, come to work.
You already got that funk.
Right, I'm already going, I'm already zooming, you know what I mean?
And that's you just get somebody's an asshole, you already worked out so you can kind of control the situation better. It's like, bro.
Right,
like,
I just woke up, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no, like I'm already energized, I'm already good to go, I'm already on my chill, you know what I mean? I'm pumping, I'm good, I'm on my pre-workout or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm vibing, and I'm itching all over. Fucking face fucking itches, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to switch pre-workouts because of that shit.
Yeah, shit's pretty bad. I dry skip that shit.
Oh, I can't do that.
I dry skip that shit.
Oh.
Yeah, bro.
What kind of pre-workout do you use?
Kind of whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really been using a lot of pre. I've kind of just been doing it.
Just going in.
You're kind of
But
experimenting right now?
Everybody's like, bro, do pre. Like, it helps. But I've been doing like, I bought a bullshit Alani one.
Oh, yeah.
It tastes like dog water, but I'm
Yeah.
just throwing it in there and chug it. But it does get me. You know what I mean? It gets to where I'm like, God damn, I'm geeking. But whatever.
It's experimentation.
Yeah.
I'm on my 2 years of lifting and I've been through 80 different fucking companies. And so far I like 2 out of the 80.
And I have like buddies here, like clients and friends that like do like bodybuilding and shit. So they're like, take this shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. I see.
I want to, but it's like, let me get some money so I can do my blood test and make sure.
Right,
You know?
right, bro. I keep telling people that, like, everyone's like, you need to do this, and I'm like, yeah.
Y'all
maybe.
do this, but y'all end up in a heart attack in 5 years. because
Right,
y'all don't-
bro. Right. You're not doing the deeper research. Everyone's like, just
do it.
Just
Stick
do
a
it.
needle in your ass.
Yeah. Right.
I wish it was that simple, but
Yeah. I'm trying to live a little bit longer. You know.
me too. I was telling Marcus, I was like, let's live to 130 to fucking conquer shit.
What does he say on Talladega Nights? With modern technology, I could live to about 140.
That's what I told Marcus. I was like, we can start a fucking empire, live forever.
Yeah.
No, I want to go off early.
Marcus wants to clock out early.
Fuck that,
I'm
dude.
trying to be 200.
I'm trying to be in this bitch until that can't have it no more,
bro. Till my body parts are no longer like you have to.
I'm trying to see my great grandchildren be like, you little fucks. You know what I mean?
I'll be 90% metal and fucking robotic, but
Right,
I'll still
shit.
be fucking.
Robocop in it and
Yeah,
shit.
still going.
Yeah. I don't know why. I just don't have that drive.
No, man? For real?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Literally, if I could choose to go whenever I want to at a young age, I would.
That's crazy, dude.
I don't have that. I mean, I love my kids.
I'm about to say, but you got your kids, bro.
It's weird. It's weird that I think like that, but it's just I'd rather see them grow up, but I don't want to see
You know,
how all fucked up shit is.
but you know what's crazy? is when I was in the club, I was ready to die every day. But now that I'm not in the club, I'm like, I don't want to leave my kids, bro. Like, I don't want to leave my kids, bro. Like, I like my kids. I fucking love them little bastards. Like, I want to spend every moment with my kids. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm always busy. I'm always doing something, or I'm always... But when I'm at home with my kids, bro, I'm like, this is where I want to be.
Yeah.
Like, I understand Marcus's point, but I'm the opposite. Since I'm the main caretaker and the giver and all that, I have to stay alive to make sure they're...
Yeah, make sure everything's straight. Right.
Because if I go early, everything's going to...
So how many kids do you have?
3.
3.
I have 3 daughters.
3 daughters?
Yeah.
I got 2 daughters, so trust me, I'll fucking feel you.
Dude,
This motherfucker got the kid.
2 boys, yeah.
2
You don't have to worry
boys,
about
one girl.
much.
Fucking
So he
asshole.
can die early.
Yeah.
He should die early.
You got sons to continue your shit.
You're right.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it.
you.
No,
I guess I'll live to 120 with Adam. Let's see.
I mean, I do want to see everything they do and accomplish. It's just, I don't know if my soul is just tired. I've been seeing so much death. Because, all my parents are old as fuck. My family's old as fuck. I've been to, hundreds of funerals. So it's something like...
When I was in the club, I was at a funeral almost every weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, almost every weekend. Anytime a brother would pass away, you would go. You had to go. And I was always just like, damn, bro, like, I have faced death so many times. And, like, my grandmother passed away a year ago. And I didn't cry. I just sat there and it just...
Yep.
I looked at it and I was like, it is what it is, man.
I got one more grandma left. All the other 3 that died, I did not cry, and everybody else is crying, looking at me stupid, and they're just like, why? I'm just like...
just numb to it.
Yep. It's when you get older, I feel like it's like life.
Yeah.
It's life, bro.
It's just, it happens.
Yep.
We're all gonna fucking die.
Right. And
Why
for
cry
me,
about it?
man, my grandma was crazy, so she lived good. She lived. She lived. She lived. She wasn't.
No,
so I was just like,
she's fun.
Yeah, dude, she's crazy, bro. So I'm just like, I mean, it is what it is. Like, it just is what it is. Life. It doesn't stop. Just because we want it to, it don't stop. You know what I mean?
No.
It just keeps fucking rolling.
I gotta tell, I say it too. Like, that's how I live my life.
But I think if we're just... I like to just envision it just, if I go, I go. And that's why I'm not, like, worried or... like, oh yeah, I want to live this long. It's just whenever my time is, it comes. But I feel like it's gonna come soon.
Oh shit!
I don't know why. It's just,
I just fucking
I see
feel
what
it,
you're
bro.
saying. I see what you're saying.
I don't know, man.
I'm in more of the realm of manifestation. If I say I'm gonna live to be 120, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
I'm
I'm definitely
putting it out
I'm
there.
definitely one of those don't speak that shit into existence motherfuckers. Like when people are like, hey, I'm like, don't fucking say it, bro. Don't say it. Let's not talk about it because I don't want to fucking think that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very much that kind of guy too. You know what I mean? I don't know. I do want to live at least until, I can at least see my grandkids. You know what I mean? I at least want to see my daughters get married or not,
Yeah,
live.
that kind of stuff.
That too.
You know what I mean?
That too.
But, I don't know.
That's why I'm kind of glad we had the kids young so we can enjoy them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel weird because my parents were older already and I don't feel like I had that experience.
Right.
Your parents are already like, we're already burnt out on the whole kid thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Their grandpa status. But
I mean, your youngest kid was already almost going to be out of high school, so right. They already went through their 2 kids, and I'm just, they love me.
Well, that's like my first kid, bro. It was like, I still was, but like every doctor's appointment. I did like parenting classes, bro. Like I was like, gotta know how to raise a kid, right? And then with my second one, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Let her do what she wants, bro. And I'm
the
weird.
third one, you definitely.
Dude, I'm weird. I'm weird about like parenting, bro. Like, a lot of people don't agree with how I parent, but I'm like, I don't. But one thing about me, I don't talk to my kids like babies. No. I don't talk to I talk to my kids like homies, bro. Those are my homeboys. They're my partners. You know what I mean? I don't, like I've only spanked my daughters maybe 4 times in their entire lives. Maybe, bro.
Me too, actually.
But I talk to them
actually.
like adults,
fucking
bro.
lucky.
You know what I mean?
I talk to him, yeah.
No, dude, but I mean, like, I'm dead serious, bro. Like, my littlest one, I'll be like, hey, bro, that's not what you fucking do, is it? You know what I mean? You want to fucking do that again? No, you don't, you dumbass.
Bro, if I was to leave
You know what I mean?
Adriana, and it's me and Tempe and the other 2 kids want to stay with Adriana, Tempe's my homegirl. Tempe's like, Dad, I'm going with you because you my homie and you my homie. It's been me and Tempe since day 1 by ourselves.
Yeah.
So it's just, I know what you're saying, and I tried to do it to the other 2, but since they have a mom and dad, unlike Tempe, the other 2 are so much easier to teach.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm telling you, bro, I had somebody that was like, you talk to your kid like that? I was like, I'll talk to my kid how the fuck I want.
Yeah.
It's my kid.
I made the motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm very much like one of those, like, bro, like, I call my kids blood or homie or dude or like every day. Like just this morning, I kiss my kids goodbye. I'm like, I love you, blood. I'll see you later. Okay, bye, dad. See you later.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, or you know what I mean? I'm like, what up, fuckhead, or what's up, fuckface? You know, but they
understand.
They understand it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They're not like, oh my god, my dad called me a fuckface. Like, no, like they're just like,
my middle child fucking dab me up. Dad, let's go check the chick.
That's bro.
Bet, let's go.
Me and my daughters, bro. Every time they do something great, dab in a fucking high five. I'm like, my nigga. Mother will be like, my nigga. That's right.
Tippy
You're my
got
homie,
10,
bro.
top
You're my
10%
boy.
in
You
her
know what I mean?
class. Yeah.
Like you're my boy. Like,
Shit, yeah, but y'all are fucking lucky with that.
Oh.
I have to beat. I mean, my
Beat 'em?
kid, those two boys, they fight
That's boys,
so
though.
goddamn
Boys.
much. I mean,
Boys.
shit. It's
my
like,
oldest one used to cry all the time how she was always bored. Gave her a sister, now she's like, I don't want her. Well, you were bored, motherfucker. Now you're not. You know what I'm
I
saying?
tell them to clean the house when they're bored.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they're not bored.
Bro, trust me. I'm always like, you're bored, huh? And she's like, no. I'm like, all right then, move the fuck around, bro.
no, I'll give you some. I'll say a Rambo list off of stuff, and they're
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's crazy. I feel like you need to clean up the whole house now
I'm
because
like,
you're bored.
have you ever cleaned the walls with just soap and water? What?
Just get a toothbrush.
Yeah.
Or a toothbrush.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm very much like I believe in the disciplining.
Oh yeah.
Oh no,
Kids,
I mean, yeah.
modern day kids nowadays need a motherfucking ass
Ass
whooping.
whooping.
I mean,
All
I
these
tell
kids,
that.
bro.
Dude, I tell all these Gen Xers, I was like, you need to get fucking whooped or
Bro.
jumped or something.
I told the kid
Or
yesterday.
something.
I told some random kid yesterday. I was playing ball, but I was helping somebody with something, and he said something to me. I said, "Little boy, who's your parents?" And he's like, "My mom's over there." I said, "Bring her, cause I'm about to slap the fuck out of you." And he looked at me. He was like, "What?" I said, "Go bring her ass." And she came over and she said, "Slap him." I was like, "This little motherfucker right here needs to learn some goddamn respect. You don't get fucking slapped, bro."
That's what.
I'm an equal opportunity motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, me too.
I'll smack
I do
anybody.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if
Yeah.
it's your kid, my kid. If they're acting out, they getting smacked.
They can be blue, black, yellow.
Yeah, I'll slap the shit out of them.
Don't matter. I
And
don't
then, you know,
discriminate.
like I try not to be that way to some people, but there's times where I'll tell the kid straight up, I'll be like, I'll slap the shit out of you, bro. You don't know me, motherfucker. I'll slap you. I don't give a fuck how old you are. You know what I mean? You old enough to talk shit. You old enough to get hit. You know?
it's crazy how fucking insane that they will act that way intentionally.
Right,
Like,
bro.
They just,
Big-headedness.
Yes,
they
bro.
just got it. Like they can do it. And I'm like, dude, no. You're gonna meet somebody someday. that's
Right.
gonna
You
whoop
gonna
your
fuck
ass.
around and find out. Yes, sir.
Like, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, like, it's crazy because I'm like, all right, yeah, you gonna get your ass whooped.
These kids are crazy, bro.
I don't know, dude.
These kids are crazy.
I'm lucky, dude. I'm blessed. I'm gonna say my daughters, if I gotta get up, they know what time it is. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh shit. And they start crying. Don't think. Yeah. Take your
There you
fucking
go.
ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a fine line between like abuse and discipline.
Yes.
And I sit on that motherfucking line.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm your homie, I'm your dad, but I'm still your fucking dad first. And you will respect me in my
Right.
fucking house.
I'm your fucking.
We can be cool, we can be whatever, we can bullshit, but I am still your dad at the end of the day.
100%. At the end of the day, I tell you what the fuck, which way's up,
Yep.
motherfucker.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. My daughters are very much cool with that.
They are.
You know what I mean?
That's been my parenting style for
My
years.
daughters are very much like, we get it.
Mm-hmm.
This dude runs a show, we just play it. You know what I mean? So
And like I tell them, you want to run shit, go get a job and pay a
Yep.
bill, and I'll
Yep.
let you run some shit.
my
Some shit.
daughter will still say, you know, whatever, her birthday. I'm 10. I'm like, damn, looks like it's time for you to get a fucking job, homie. Every year. Think it's time for you to pay a bill. She's like, I'm not old enough. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. But my daughters are spoiled, bro. My daughters don't know what want. The word want doesn't even. Dude, my kids are so spoiled, bro. I wish I had
It's
me
hard.
as a parent when I was a kid. Dude. Jesus, man.
Do you feel like now that you're grown and you're the parent that you want to do everything that you
That I
didn't
never
do
had, bro.
or get
Dude,
or something
you
like
have. You have no idea. I mean, because y'all know, like, out of the three of us, I was probably the poorest. Like,
that? I mean, your
Realistically.
mom is
right, it was just my mom, and my mom tried, you know, and I appreciate her for that. I
she
talked to her
did
every
everything
day.
with
She
us.
did, dude. She did everything, you know. But when I made where I'm at now, dude, my daughters, bro,
anything they want.
anything, bro, wrapped around my fucking. They got me like this, wrapped around that little finger, bro.
My kids asked me why we didn't go to Colorado this year.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm telling you,
Yeah, but I grew up with money, but my dad never took me anywhere. But I'm living it through them. You know why we didn't go this year?
Yeah.
Well, you know.
yeah.
We got shit to pay.
Yeah, no, dude, my kids are.
But they went 8 years in a row.
Yeah.
That's the other side. Yeah.
My kids, dude, I'm telling you, it's insane, bro. I really like. We clean their rooms out every other month and just throw shit away. My daughters have shit from like 3 Christmases ago. They still haven't opened. I'm like, give it away or something, bro. Sell it. I don't fucking know, bro.
Toys too.
Dude, like, no bullshit. My Christmas this last year was at least $4,000 on toys, bro.
On toys.
My kids had 40. I counted them, 40 gifts apiece. It ain't even from Santa. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like,
That's the bad part about it. We kind of overdo it with them.
Yeah.
But we're just like.
but you can. If you can, you do it. You know what I mean?
Because I'd rather spend the money and have the memories because I can always remake the fucking money.
Right. I want my daughters to be like, when I was a kid, my dad made that fucking shit happen, bro.
Dude, for real. So I want my kids too, like the Colorado story. Like my youngest, even my 7-year-old was like, yeah, man, we stayed it because we did stay at a $2.5 million Airbnb. We all kind of pitched in on it. You wake up, there's the fucking mountains. Fucking, you should go back to school, and then all these little kids are like,
I didn't do that.
I was like, sweetheart. I was like, you gotta understand, like.
Not everybody has it like that.
Yeah.
And you know, but see, at first my daughter, my oldest, because my 3-year-old, she kind of still doesn't really get it. You know what I'm saying? She does, but
I mean,
She young.
right. But my older, you know, like my oldest daughter, I had to humble her, bro.
Yeah.
Because she got to the point where she knew she was spoiled and she was cool with it.
I'm just kidding.
But I remember it was Christmas time like 2 years ago or so, and she said, I know the meaning of Christmas. I said, what's the meaning of Christmas? She said, that's when we all get toys.
No.
It's all about getting toys. And you know what I told her? I said, let me tell you something. I said, when Dad grew up, Dad didn't get toys. Dad hardly ever got shit. I said, Dad didn't grow up like this. Dad didn't grow up with a nice-ass fucking house and mom and dad, you know, food in your belly, stuff like that. I said, you need to humble yourself because you're getting to the point where you don't understand. Not everybody has it like you, bro. You know what I mean? Not everybody has it like you. And you know, and she's like, well, what do you mean? So I sat her down, I had a deep talk with her, you know. I was like, you gotta understand, bro, like, you get what you get because your parents work for it. Not because you just had it like that. You know, I was like, mom and dad bust their ass off for this shit. It's not about just giving you whatever. You know what I mean? We do it because we want to, not because we have to. So then she was like, you know, she really, it's crazy because she actually understood it. And she was like, you know what, Dad? Next year I want to give away toys. I fucking support it, bro.
Damn.
I support it, bro.
Damn.
I do a coat drive during the winter now. You know what I mean? I fucking lacked this year. Didn't do a back to school thing, but I want to help people, bro.
Help the community.
You know what I mean? Like, this is my community now. I want to help people, bro. I want my kids to understand that we are well off because we work for it, not because we just are like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we came from nothing and we're going to be something. You know what I mean? I want to put my mark on that.
But see, I see that she can learn that because you talk to her.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a person, not a kid.
Right. I'm not like, oh, baby. Blah, blah.
Yeah.
No, like, I sat her down and was like, look, dude, you got to understand, bro. It's not like this for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, everybody doesn't get to wake up, you know, and have food in their belly or whatever you want to do. Like, you can get up, bro, and play your piano, play your Game Boy, play whatever.
You know, you got a blanket.
Right.
Some people
don't
have
that
blanket.
shit, dude. You know?
I'm kind of glad, I guess, other kids notice my kids' stuff, and they're like, why's your dad always got new vehicles every year? Or why is this? And Tippy's like...
Bro, people think I'm rich.
Oh, yeah.
So many of my friends and clients are like, you rich, huh? I'm like, motherfucker, I got $10. You know what I mean? Until I do
your... to McDonald's to get the freaking $5 meal.
Until I do your tattoo, no, I don't have any money in my pocket. You know what I mean?
I got more in credit card debt than I got in my bank account.
Right, bro. You know, and it's just, I just live, you know, I do live nicer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? More than all my friends here. You know, I think I have more of the luxury.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But, I mean...
You set yourself up for
I set myself up for that. You know, and
cut off bad habits to get there, too.
Right, you know? So, I don't know. I live decent. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say I live fucking nice, but I live decent.
Hey.
I have a
I can actually say the big three is doing pretty good for the big three.
Right. We're doing pretty good. You know what I mean?
And I guarantee you, everybody back then in the teacher would be like, those 3 fuckers, those 3 potheads, those 3 losers, they are fucking shit. They're going to jail. They're going to go do this, motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck you.
And now y'all are hating like, dude, when I went to the job fair for school, all those teachers, You got your degree.
I got asked to do it, bro. I might do it. I got asked to do it.
I did it last year.
They were like, you should do the job fair, and I'm like, job fair? They're like, dude, you're from Winners, and I'm like, fuck Winners.
Miss England begged me because I was a counselor and I had to go over there for crises and stuff for the kids. She's like, Jonathan, please. I'm just like, Miss England, just give me a booth the time of day and I'll show up. And she did.
Yeah, that's what I've been asked a couple times, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't really fuck with Winners
But
like that.
I laughed because I told Tippy too. I was like, you see all those teachers that gave me a hug? They told me I wouldn't be shit.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what Vasilia. She got asked to do it too. You know, she got her cake business going. I mean, she's.
So y'all have like a shop or like a?
We're just at a house.
So at the house thing?
Yeah. I
But
mean,
it's taken off.
Oh yeah.
I mean, she's been doing that forever.
Shoot, I think we've been doing it for 8 years or so.
Yeah, I remember she's been doing that forever, dude. That's badass. That's badass for sure.
We just dropped off a wedding cake. I think it was yesterday, and cookies, and I mean, she's still rocking and rolling.
Hell
everything.
yeah. That's a hard business, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's just so many. Like, my buddy's wife started like a pastry business.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you can't make cream cheese or something unless you're like licensed or
Stuff
something.
with milk. If you have milk product, it has to.
Really?
You have to have your food handler safety license. You have to have all these.
Bro, yeah, because she would make like a cream cheese filling for like her stuff, and somebody straight up was like, you can't make that, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you mean by that? Like, she did,
Yeah.
but they were like, you have to have like a certain license. And I was like, for cream fucking cheese, bro,
Yeah.
it's cream cheese.
you
Who
can't serve
gives a fuck?
cheesecakes because of that.
It's insane, bro.
Yeah, because
There's
if
rules
somebody
against
doesn't
cooking.
handle it properly and they get sick because milk spoils faster,
Right.
they you get sued.
Dude, that's insane, bro.
It's crazy.
That's insane,
I
bro.
can see it that way.
That's so stupid. That's like you can't fucking drink
It's like-
that water. You don't have a license. What the fuck? Like, what do you
Pretty sure
mean?
we will need a license to drink water.
I was just like, what are you talking about, bro?
That's crazy. It's cheese, huh?
It's insane, dude. I don't know.
I guess with food, yeah.
That shit's
I mean, I don't
wild.
want no crackhead cooking me cheese either. I'm just like,
Oh, for sure, but it's just.
Yeah, eventually we want to get a shop and everything, because I want my kitchen back because
Yep.
I can't cook anything in there because I mean she's like,
I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I don't cook. I'm not. I still the same motherfucker, but I don't cook, man.
people,
I can cook fucking sandwiches and noodles.
people invite
Cereal.
me over to cook for the whole fucking family.
No, bro. I don't.
I will barbecue for 8 hours straight.
I'll tell you something I can't do is that I can't
I
cook,
will
bro.
barbecue 8 hours.
I can burn water, bro.
I make soup in the pot.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Ramen noodles in
I
the
swear to
pot.
God, bro, and I
make
might
a
even
mean
fuck
bowl
those up,
cereal.
But
man.
you've always been that way.
I
but
just
you're
never
a cook.
learned it, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
and
the
like,
thing. Yeah, learn.
but like in my household, it was very old school. Like my grandma used to always tell us, like, men don't cook. Like,
Yeah,
your wife
yeah,
cooks all the
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So you know what I mean? I was like, shit, fast food and cooking is what you're doing, cause you know what I mean. So I don't know.
That's my girl's only job. I was like, you go to work and you cook, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nah,
I can
dude,
handle the rest.
I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. My wife, she's a badass mom, bro. She's a badass mom. She does everything, bro. I'm straight up. Takes care of my kids, but my kids are fucking, always done up right. They're always fucking nice looking. They're always fed. They're always, you know what I mean? And my oldest is in dance. She's in competition dance.
oh yeah.
Bro. So much dance shit. She makes sure she gets it done. She makes sure she's there. Don't get me wrong, like I take her and pick her up sometimes. But she makes sure, bro, like shit is fucking done. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that because I'm like, damn, like
It's a lot.
it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. But I mean,
My brain capacity and my Wi-Fi capacity, I can handle 80 things because my ADHD is always. I'm never sitting I'm sitting down because I had to actually take a drink to sit down and talk.
yeah.
I'm one of those that I'm always like moving. Like, yeah, it's Marcus. Marcus be in the garage. I'm just like
Yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely like,
fucking like going.
I'm
Marcus
definitely
is like,
always on the go. I'm definitely always doing something. But I don't know, man. Like, I try. You know what I mean? I try to do as much as I can. But the only downfall about like my job itself is like if you're not working, you're not making money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I gotta provide for all my shit. So I'm like,
Good weeks, bad weeks.
right. You know what I mean? You get fucking weeks where I'm like killing, then I get weeks where I'm like $40. You know what I mean? Like for a whole week is crazy.
Babe,
You know?
that's ball. Babe,
Right.
That's not.
That's not. Yeah, exactly. We can eat steaks this week. now we eat sandwiches. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Ramen
it's-
noodles, like.
Balance, I guess.
I mean, it's. I know that way. Whenever I used to work in the audio industry, you know, I was commissioned. So
Yeah.
if I was doing radios, I was making money. And you know, I feel that pain. You know, you didn't get, you know, this many installs. Well, fuck, it's a ramen noodle cup night.
How long did you do that?
I did it for like 2 years. You know?
I remember you like being gone and like coming back here and there, but like I was like, damn, I don't know how long you like actually did it.
Yeah, I did like a year or a little bit less than a year in San Angelo, and then they opened that shop in Midland. And that's
You still have that Suburban?
everything's gone.
You sold it all?
Everything. I don't. The only cars that I got now is my Subaru and my
The
truck.
Subaru.
What happened to your Tahoe?
Tahoe sold it.
Crazy,
It just
bro.
gave me too much problems and all that stuff, and I was like,
Bro.
I don't need another build.
If it was up to me, I don't want no cars in my fucking.
Bro,
I'd rather give people cars they can drive me or my.
I don't even
shit.
want to talk cars, bro. I've had over 30 different cars in the last like 6 years,
I'm
dude.
tired of vehicles.
I had an Escalade before I had this. I had a big turbo Saab before that. I had a lowrider before that. I've always had the motorcycle. I just sold the motorcycle. I had a fucking lifted Dodge. Bro, so many fucking cars. And I don't even know why. I just keep buying them and then I sell them. And then I'm like, why?
I don't know. I just kind of hold on to a vehicle. Like, I've had it for this one already 2-3 years. The Subaru I've had for like 8 years.
Is that a
now.
diesel?
Nah, it's just
You
regular
got a
gas.
fucking gas guzzler?
That's a nice truck.
It's a
though.
nice truck.
It's a nice
The
truck.
fuck? Yeah. How
mean-
much does it cost to fill that bitch up?
Like $40-$50.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Plus, I use a lot of discount programs and stuff like that. Today, I got almost 18 cents. I got 18 cents off.
I was like,
gallons.
damn, this dude's stacking up fucking cents. He's like, I'm gonna buy 2 Dr. Peppers and stack 8 more cents.
Yeah,
For real, bro? You do that type of shit?
yeah, dude, I save so much money.
I'm about to say, you probably save a lot of money.
I save so much.
No, bro, I'm the opposite, bro. I'm like, don't buy that, buy the expensive one. Like, buy that one. I don't care about that one.
Yeah. No, I like to work deals, but that's just my purchasing nature. Now that's my job. I purchase, you know, machines, parts.
right.
I
So
got to
you
negotiate
look for the
and
deal.
all that stuff, and it's gotten to my nature to where I got to find the best fucking deal. Like, and hell, I'll use AI to tell me where the fucking best place to shop, and it'll pull me that, and then I'll find.
Dude,
coupon
AI
codes
is
and-
going to take over the world.
Oh fuck yeah, and you're
That-
stuck in it.
Dude, that shit is going to take over the fucking
I
world.
literally think AI's already been here since the beginning of time. I think that's the whole cycle. We go through.
Are you
cycles.
okay? Are you flat earthers?
No, I don't believe in that shit.
Bro, my old
flat earther?
no fuck
I was
no.
about to say, come on.
My old boss, bro, was such a flat earther, but this is the funny part that you prove to him that makes him be like, no. So I'm like, okay, so Earth is flat, right? They're like, yeah, and I'm like, well, what's above us? So like, what is it, a firmament or whatever?
Yeah.
That's what they believe, right?
Yeah, the
heavens.
firmament.
Right. So technically, he's like, it's technically like
The dome.
a dome, right? And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, what's underneath us? Another firmament. I'm like, so if you have a flat spot and 2 round spots, it makes a fucking globe, you moron.
I don't get into that shit.
I mean, I don't either.
That's-
But when you tell them that, they're like, no, bro. I'm like, that's a fucking ball, you moron.
Unless I've seen it, felt it, or proved it, I can't. Nah, I ain't.
I agree with you, bro. I don't know.
Like, I do have like certain like beliefs. Like I said with the whole AI, I think if you really believe like we were advanced back then with the pyramids, guess what? That's part of AI.
I don't know, bro.
And I think AI has always been here.
I don't know how you guys personally are religiously wise.
I'm very spiritual.
I used to be pretty religious, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
I don't do the Bible thing.
no, me either. But I used to like, go to church. Like, I mean, I used to be an altar boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember that.
But like now, bro, when I started like traveling, I was traveling with a artist that studied philosophy and religion.
Yeah.
And when you learn religion, you're like, fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Bro, I am so anti fucking everything, bro. You know what I mean? And a lot of people hate it. My mom's a born again Christian. She's
Dude.
all about God, bro. Preaches to me every day, prays for me every day. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm like, fuck all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I started reading the Bible so I can argue the Bible.
Dude, I'm my own God.
Bro,
I am my own God.
bro, I got shirts, bro. I got shirts. I have a shirt, everybody hates it. It says, when Jesus comes back, we'll kill him again.
I am, yeah.
People fucking hate it, bro. I got a fucking badass traditional shirt that says, nobody goes to heaven, and has a dead Jesus on it. You know what I mean? But people are like, why, bro? And I'm like, you realize that this shit is just like, I can't tell you something when we were 2 years old and tell you to repeat it to me the exact same way I told it to you 50 years from now, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're going to change it, bro.
It's the whole thing of you have 12 people lined up, hey, I'm going to tell you this and it's pass it along. And by
At
the
the
time
end of it, it's going to be different.
The
bro.
telephone game.
Right.
Yeah.
And people are like, well, the Bible's written so you can understand it. Why the fuck do I need to understand it when you can tell it to me how it's written?
When I first started reading the Bible, I got to the early chapters where they built the Tower of Babel.
Yeah.
And then God's like, I separated them and gave them different languages. Why, motherfucker?
Right, what the fuck?
Why would you want us connected? Not,
Yes, bro. And not only that, but I was like, okay, so thou shalt not kill is a fucking 10th commandment, but yet, oh boy came down after talking to you and fucking killed the whole fucking colony or whatever.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you mean?
The Bible is the mass book of genocide.
Right,
It's
dude.
nothing but war, rape, torture.
I'm
everything.
literally like, what? You know what I mean? Like, where'd you guys come up with this shit?
Yeah.
Because you're lying. You're fucking lying.
That's like
to
you
me.
and me, us three, like, how can we trick these fools? And, oh yeah, let's write a little fucking storybook.
Right, dude. I don't know, man.
See, I think of it as, why is there so many different versions?
Right.
That too.
Why do I
That
need to
too.
know how he felt about it and how you felt about it, but I'm the guy telling the story?
You really want me to think King James was right? A king? What kind of king's right?
I don't know,
Come
bro.
on, bro.
This is crazy, dude. I just, like I said, I listen. I'm like, whatever. I try not to talk about it too much because, you know, like, there's, you know, what they always say in barbershops, religion and politics are things you don't talk about.
Yeah.
So I try not to, but I'm very heavy, bro. Where I'm like, fuck this.
It's one of those things, but yeah. I think that we can talk about that next time.
Yeah.
I really want to do some more stuff, like thinking, you know, video podcasting and whatnot. And we were thinking of doing something like, you know, we can get tattoos and stuff.
Yeah,
and,
fuck yeah.
That's why we're gonna do a YouTube channel.
do stuff.
Because I was telling Marcus on the way up here, I was like, we want to do business with you and
Yeah,
do all
yeah.
that
Yeah,
stuff.
fuck
But
yeah.
we'll throw some more pods out. Like I said, definitely. Like I told Marcus, I want to name this episode the Big Three, but we can start something like with the Big Three podcast and just the Big Three. Us,
Yeah,
us
hell yeah.
three.
Just do it all the time. I could go down there too, bro. Like, it ain't no thing. Like,
Yeah, we do it in my garage and shit.
bro,
Yeah.
being in winters gives me anxiety.
Just come to my house in the garage and
I have like legit fucking like anxiety attacks.
I'll give you my address. You drive right there. You get done. You drive back to Abilene.
I'm telling you, it's bad, man.
And then you can go out in my backyard, look at the animals, chill,
I'm like, what the fuck?
pet a chicken or a duck, whatever.
You know, it's funny too. Jonathan saying, "Come to the house." Well, shit, just walk a little bit more, and you're right to my house.
There you go. See? Either way.
It's like home.
A block away.
Shit, me and Marcus got fucked up the last time.
He had to walk me home. I was too fucked up.
Dude, I was fucked up and I had to get my German Shepherd to walk us to his
Yeah,
house.
German Shepherd walked us.
I was like, Freya,
I
come
had to
ride
leave my
us.
truck at his house because I was
You live,
so
you,
drunk.
you live, and he lives at the block.
Yeah, literally. I
Like-
can walk here to that building over there.
Yeah.
And
Literally.
he had to walk you home. He could have drove you, man.
We're fucked
We were
up.
both
fucked
so
up.
fucked. You'll hear that podcast coming out soon.
Yeah, we haven't put it out
Yeah, that
yet.
episode
Funny,
hasn't
dude.
came out.
That's hilarious.
Like I said, I had to
Sneak
get,
peek for all y'all.
thank God
listening.
for our dog.
I
My
know.
dog got in
That's
this.
hilarious, bro. He said I'd have my fucking dog walk me.
Luckily, my dog is pretty good at drain, and yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and-
awesome.
But
Yeah.
yeah. Hell yeah, we need to get together and do this again for sure. Maybe a little bit on a Saturday afternoon where we feel all more lively.
yeah.
Yeah,
This is
for
a Sunday podcast.
Sunday morning, people.
Everybody listening. And
Yeah, y'all said 8 o'clock. I said, Jesus Christ.
We old.
yeah, we got old
Y'all
man
on that
time.
old time shit. I'm not. I get up at 10 o'clock every day.
God, if I get up at 10 o'clock, oh my
I mean, don't get me
God.
wrong, I go to the gym at 7 in the morning, but I don't start my day till 10.
I understand that. I understand.
I'm like, fuck this. I'm not even.
Well, when you're up like 5 o'clock every day for shit.
Like me and Marcus know if we overslept if we see sunlight outside. Yeah.
I have a natural alarm clock. So I set an alarm clock for 7:45 and I woke up at 7:40. I was like, lame as fuck, bro.
Yeah, I hate that. Especially like when I was over there in Phoenix just last past week, I kept waking up and I was still early for my time because
Oh,
it's 2
that
hours
shit.
back.
The worst time
right
change
now.
for me
Oh
was
my
California. I went to San Diego and I felt like I'd never slept in my
What
life.
is that, 3 or 4 hour
I
difference?
think it's 3.
gosh. I think it's 3.
3
Dude, it
hours.
was bad though.
It
Because like
is.
leaving here at 6 o'clock in the morning and I got there
Yeah.
at like 8 o'clock at
Yeah.
night. Or like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And I slept like the whole night. I woke up in the morning and I was like, I'm still fucking tired.
Tired.
I don't know what I'm doing, bro. Woke up like 3 in the morning, like ready to go. And
That's
I'm
why.
like, what the fuck?
That's why I tell my girl, I was like, hey, if we go to any state, there's a time change. Take the extra day off so we can recoup and sleep.
Yeah.
But
Hell yeah. So, but everybody, I hope you all enjoy this, special podcast. Got a homie from a long time here.
First guest, everything. You'll be hearing more three of us.
Hell yeah.
We'll
First
do
guest.
more episodes. We're gonna do a lot more. We plan on taking this on the road. You know, anybody that wants to do an episode and if you live out of town, we'll come to you. Like we're in Abilene today.
Yeah.
So, you know, hit us up.
On the road again.
We're getting our Facebook page is up now. We got an Instagram page. You know, I'm lacking. I'm sorry. I'm not that big of a
Me too, on
poster.
TikTok,
I gotta get used to that. We're gonna be porting this into more, you know, platforms. If you got a specific platform you want to listen to, let me know. You know, I'll put it. I'm gonna plan on putting it on YouTube, Apple Music, and if there's somewhere weird that you like to listen to it, let me know. I will include it as best of my ability. We just want to thank y'all for all the listening and streams that we've gotten so far. You know, I appreciate it.
And if you're not listening, fuck you.
You heard it best from the man himself.
Yes, sir. And awesome. Come and check out Idle Hands in Abilene. 2254. What's
South
this?
14.
South 14.
Right across down the street from McMurray University.
Yeah, come by. Hit him up. He'll get you done. I mean, I got a lot of stuff on me. He's got a lot of stuff on him.
I guess I gotta start getting some stuff. I only have 2 tattoos on her. One of them from both of y'all, so.
We're going to make him look like the Aztec warriors. Oh, full body suit. Oh, no, that's the Yakuza.
The Yakuza. I'll do some Yakuza tattoos on me. Shit.
Shoot, heck yeah.
But hell yeah, folks.
We appreciate you. And until the next one.
Alright.
Later.
Bye, everybody.